This is what we've been waiting for, folks. This is the game of the week, and the anticipation, the energy have been building. This is not your normal matchup. A battle of top 5 teams, 2 forces colliding here near the end of the season. Cannot wait for this one. Big playoff implications. We'll see the number 4 team in the country, the Middle Tennessee Blue Raiders, taking on the 3rd-ranked team, the Hawaii Rainbow Warriors. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. And the Rainbow Warriors will kick this away, start us off. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? They start the drive with a quick throw to the right side. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
This defense reminds me of a group that just is all about preparation. They are completely dialed in on this play. Yeah, they give up the completion, but how about that? Nowhere to go after the catch.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Off play action. He's looking to throw. It's caught. Nice pitch and catch. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. And the running back takes the handoff. And he's stopped after gaining 4 yards. So 2nd and 6.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Now it's 2nd down here. Caught quickly. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
You know, each receiver brings something a little bit different to the table, Chris. To me, the outside receivers usually are a little bit longer, taller guys. You get those slot receivers in the inside. Not only can they make the catch, but they have quickness to make.
He's going for a big play downfield. Fired into a tight window and picked off. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Well, here it is, opening drive of the game. We're just trying to find that rhythm, run the ball, a couple passes, and this one backfires. Poor decision by the quarterback. That's 100% on him, and this defense now gives their own offense great field position here to get points on the board.
First down here for this offense. The quarterback keeps it on the option. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Well, not exactly the outcome this offense was hoping for here on the option. They didn't lose any yards, which is great. I think they're definitely looking for more from that play.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Short throw, running back makes the catch behind the line of scrimmage. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Checks this down to the running back. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Caught by the back behind the line of scrimmage. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense.
Well, the offensive line does everything they can to try to protect the quarterback, to give him enough time to find an open receiver, but there's nobody there downfield. He ends up throwing it to the back. But how about the speed of this defense? Now you're looking at a third down.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Back to throw again. It's a short completion to the tight end. Defense wraps him up after a 6-yard gain. Brings up fourth down.
Really tight coverage here by this defense. Now, they give up the pass underneath, but do a nice job of rallying to the football to keep him short of that first down marker. And now we've got a decision here on fourth down.
So on their first drive of the game, they'll go for it in their own territory. And he's throwing for it on fourth down. And here comes a deep shot. He's got it down at the 25. They've got him, but they convert on fourth down, and the drive keeps going. Rainbow Warriors churn out another first down. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off.
That's just not a whole lot of options here for this quarterback on the RPO. The defense, give them credit. They did a nice job of sniffing it out. I wouldn't be surprised if the quarterback is second-guessing that decision of giving it to the back instead of pulling that and either running it himself or maybe making a nice throw.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And they stop him at the 4 after an excellent run.
How about the offensive line here? Just a hat on a hat, opening up just enough room for the back to squeeze through there for a nice gain.
And the Rainbow Warriors line it up with first and goal. And the quarterback dropping back. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
Chris, not only really good coverage here by the defense, but I love their awareness. That ball is in the air, headed to the end zone, and the ball is separated from the receiver with the contact.
He hands it to the back. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2. Ball sits at the 2-yard line for third and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he powers into the end zone. Touchdown, Rainbow Warriors.
But when you have a big physical offensive line, you can wait to third and goal and rely on them and the running back to get you a touchdown.
PAT makes it 7-0. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. Returner trying to create good field position. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. Middle Tennessee offense back on the field now. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. Running out of time in the pocket. Just gets the pass away, but took a shot that time. So second down after the incompletion. And the single back takes the handoff. Breaking free at the 35. Breaks clear over the right side. Can they chase him down? Steps out of bounds, but not before a huge gain on the ground.
Well, that's the kind of run that makes an offensive line coach very, very happy. And also will boost the confidence of the big guys up front. And when you have a confident offensive line, you got more and more.
And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, Blue Raiders.
Chris, we get so caught up in this era of the spread, of throwing the football and the quarterback and the receivers. This is a great example of the value of having a running back that has a nose for the end zone and can take it in for a touchdown.
Extra point knocked right down the middle. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. Here comes the Hawaii offense back out there. The last possession, they really had the passing game clicking, move right down the field for a touchdown. He's going to take off here, and he will be stuffed for no gain.
Well, defense does a nice job of pressuring the quarterback. I'll tell you what, that's a heck of an effort by this guy just to be able to get back close to the line of scrimmage.
Second down play coming up. They'll give it to the running back. That one takes it across the 30-yard line.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this third down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this third down. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. They've got him, but that completion good enough for first down yardage. The Rainbow Warriors come to the line and start a fresh set of downs. First down. Looking to throw the football. Defense is coming after him. And they get the completion. An explosive play across midfield all the way to the 41.
Defenses all around the country got to do a better job of keeping an eye on these little guys from the slot. They can dismantle a defense with their speed and quickness in the open space.
And the Rainbow Warriors are going to keep this drive rolling. Quick throw caught on the left side. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Looking to throw yet again. Bringing pressure. A sack in the play could not escape the pass rush.
This is good pressure by the defense, but it just felt like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a little bit too long, which allowed the defense to get home.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. He's got it. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field, so let's check this call. So the holding penalty in the offense backs him up 10 yards. Third down play now, trying to keep this impressive drive going. Quarterback drops back. He's running out of time here. Breaks loose at the 40. Oh, and he fumbles. They scoop up the ball. It's still a live play.
The offensive staff just took a collective sigh of relief. But I'd still anticipate that someone's going to pull that ball carrier aside, give him a couple choice words on the importance of ball security.
Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive. Keeping it on the ground here.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here, and he's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle at the line of scrimmage.
So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Stewart. Brought down at the 5 after the completion. Defense getting pushed back. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first.
They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, the offensive line is completely occupied with that defensive front. That freed up that linebacker to shoot right through that gap and blow up the ball carrier. What a play.
And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Hawaii. Now to try here for the extra point. PAT makes it a 7-point lead. Kickoff teams come on the field now to send this one away. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Middle Tennessee offense back out there. They scored a touchdown in their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. He's moving out of the pocket. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. And he breaks clear down the right side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Middle Tennessee. No chance to catch him.
Such a well-designed play here by this offense to find a way to get the ball to the gifted tight end. He's got the size, he's got the speed, he's a difficult matchup, and here he shows he's got the speed to take it all the way into the end zone for that touchdown.
Point after, knocked right through. The PAT ties the game here in the second quarter now. So the first play of the drive coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. And now the ball comes out. A disastrous play from the start. Runner falls on the football to prevent the turnover. That could have been disaster.
Well, just like running backs, quarterbacks have got to do a better job of having awareness and taking care of the football. I felt like he got the ball away from his body there a little bit, allowing it to be knocked free. He caught a break because one of his own teammates was able to see that and get on top of the ball.
The pass rush closing in. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
And you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know, this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. Nothing open downfield, so we'll just throw it away.
Well, he just threw it away here, Chris, and it's not the worst decision. You'd wish he'd find a guy open to give him a chance for this offense to convert, but at least they have some room now to work if they want to bring the punter out.
He'll field the punt. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. And the Blue Raiders offense back on the field now. Last possession, a one-play lightning strike with a big touchdown pass. Can the defense make adjustments here? Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Receiver in motion now. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Inside the 35 now. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Man, I love how they're using the receiver here in motion. With a weapon like this, you just get him the football. Simple throw for the quarterback. He's got all that speed built up. You get him the ball out there in space with a couple blockers, and you get big plays like this right here.
From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Makes a quick catch. Not easy to bring down. The cornerback finally gets the job done. Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here.
Timeout, Hawaii.
Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Ball handed off. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
The Blue Raiders trying to punch it in. It's 1st and goal. Here's a handoff on 1st and goal. Sophomore with a strong tackle there.
You know, where the real estate gets tight inside the 10-yard line, you love a play caller who has the ability to either run it or throw it. Because that puts so much pressure on that defensive coordinator to know how to line up. It's not just a one-dimensional attack he's dealing with.
Coming up, 2nd down and goal. And he gets to the end zone. Touchdown, Middle Tennessee State.
Touchdown, Middle Tennessee. Number 8.
They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT.
The kicker is on for the extra point.
PAT puts them in front by 7.
Extra point is good. That makes the score Middle Tennessee 21.
So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. The kickoff will bounce right through the end zone for a touchback. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. He's moving out of the pocket now. Under heavy pressure, he takes a shot. And the pass is dropped incomplete with it. Had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
Well, sometimes an answer for an offensive coordinator against a good pass rush is to move the launching point. Move the quarterback from one spot to another to affect the rhythm of the pass rush. That's not having any kind of impact at all on this defense. They're getting after this quarterback no matter where he is. They do a good job of it right here.
Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. Looks like one more play here before halftime. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Down goes the quarterback. It's a sack. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Middle Tennessee 21. Hawaii 14.
And the Blue Raiders will kick this away to get the second half going. And he takes this from inside the 5. And the returner will be brought down. And the Hawaii offense coming back out on the field now. Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. And he just throws the ball away there. Nobody open. Excellent coverage. 2nd down after that previous play. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff.
Christian, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. The pocket breaking down. And it's the senior getting home with the sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
The Rainbow Warriors will line up to punt it away. Looking to kick it away for the 2nd time. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. The returner is brought down. Gets a start on the next drive. Middle Tennessee offense back on the field now. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. The pressure is coming. And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Important 2nd down play coming up. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Looks like he's going to run it. He picks up the 1st down, but gets drilled on the tackle.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the 1st down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the 1st, keep this drive moving.
Picks up 3. Brings up 2nd down.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Looking for the wideout. Makes the catch downfield. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Good enough for a 1st down.
The Blue Raiders are moving quickly down the field. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Looking for the tight end, and it's caught. The tackle is made, but the offense is now set up with a 1st and goal from the 8.
Chris, we get so caught up in these wide receivers and their playmaking ability and getting them the ball in space, and like the defense has to pay attention to them. Often too much attention opens up an underneath drag route like this, and quarterback makes a good read. Nice 1st down.
1st and goal, handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. But they don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kurt, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Trying for the end zone, running it right up the gut. Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big 1st half, and he's already at it again.
He moves the ball to the 4. It's 3rd down and goal. Offense looking to throw the ball. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. Makes it across the goal line. Touchdown, Blue Raiders. That's why he's a dangerous scrambler. The quarterback says, I'm just going to end this scoring drive right here. I'll do it myself.
Yeah, and everybody's covered downfield. The defense has done a pretty good job of containing the offense. The problem is this guy's creativity. I don't know, maybe put a spy, a linebacker on him to try to mirror him when he takes off the scramble.
Hawaii, 14.
He'll return it from inside the 5. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. The Rainbows offense back on the field now. Are coming off a 3 and out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Gets rid of it on the move. Quick completion to the tight end. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
Defense finally brings him down, but a nice chunk play.
Boy, the defense brought the blitz, but the quarterback not only recognizes it, but knows where to go with the football. Finds the back out of the backfield and picks up a first down.
Fresh set of downs for the offense after that first down completion. They'll run the option. Pitch play to the back. Showed off the stiff arm, but nowhere to go. He's held to a short gain.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Looking right, this one caught. They'll bring him down, but the spin cycle put on that defender, my goodness.
Boy, great job here by the quarterback to find the running back out of the backfield. That'll earn his team a new set of downs.
And the Rainbow Warriors will have 1st and 10 here. From the shotgun, drops back. And it's incomplete, even on a first down throw. He was under some heavy pressure.
I mean, this defense is having their way with this offensive line. That poor quarterback doesn't have a chance. Every time he drops back to throw, he's getting ear-holed. You better make some adjustments up front to give your poor quarterback a chance.
And there's the handoff. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
Boy, how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
Urgency now for the offense that hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Running out of time in the pocket. So the scramble comes up short, and now this offense facing a 4th down play.
Love to see quarterbacks try to keep a play alive. He gave it everything he had here. He came up short of the first down. Boy, he gave him a chance.
Still down by double digits in the 3rd quarter. They're going to go for it on 4th down. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. And he's brought down, a sack by the defense coming up big on this 4th down play.
Now, the quarterback's got to get the ball out of his hands. He had a lot of time back there in the pocket, looking over the field, desperately trying to find an open receiver. Nobody's open, but he still has got to take off or try to make a play. Instead, he's sacked, and it's a turnover on downs.
He's escaping the pocket now. He stays alive. And he'll wisely throw that one away.
Man, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
And the single back takes the handoff. He makes the tackle, but he gains enough to make the first down in what should be the last play of the 3rd quarter. So one final quarter to play. It's going to take a lot to turn this game around, but strange things do happen in college football. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to win a first down play. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Catch made on the right side. Football comes out.
Well, it's a good job by the defense to force the fumble, but you have to have the collective awareness for someone to get on top of it. It's a lucky break for the offense.
Here's the 2nd down play. They'll hand it off. Tackle made at the 21. This offense in great scoring position now.
What a shock, right? I mean, this guy once again gets his hands on the football, and great things seems to happen. He's over 120 yards on the day, and it's really been a combination of his vision and speed, along with really dominant offensive line play.
Off the play fake on first down. Looks left and finds his target there. Goes down after making the grab. That's not going to be enough for a first down.
Anytime a quarterback and a receiver are in sync, you got a chance to make a very successful play. Great job here by the offense.
And the Blue Raiders looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. He's got some room. Can he get there? And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Middle Tennessee.
Man, that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a third or a fourth later today.
Extra point up and good. A 3-touchdown lead now here in the final quarter.
35, Hawaii, 14.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so a touchback will start at the 25. Here comes the Hawaii offense back out there. Remember, last time they went for it on fourth down and got stopped. The opponent went right down the field. See if they can recover from that here. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, is unable to hold on to the football.
The wide receiver's got it on a shovel pass.
I really like what this defensive coordinator's doing right now. He's got a nice lead. Just sit back. The most important thing is tackling this offense inbounds, so that clock will keep ticking.
Third down play for this offense. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. They bring him down, but that is a huge play for this passing game. Big game. Rainbow Warriors come to the line in a hurry-up.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down.
Well, playing with the lead, good job by this defense to keep the receiver in bounds. Try to keep that.
Down he goes. A sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Defense is coming after him. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. The defense wraps him up quickly. Got about 5 yards on the completion, but now it's fourth down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. And he's swarmed by the pass rush. A sack to end this drive.
That's really good coverage downfield, and it just looked like the quarterback was waiting and waiting and waiting a little bit too long. By the time he decides to try to make a throw, nothing's open, and result is a sack and a turnover on downs.
Here comes the Middle Tennessee offense back out there. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Boy, this back is having some kind of game today. He just continues to pile up the yardage. That puts him over 150 yards now, and this defense has no real answers in trying to keep him contained.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. And that one's picked off. What a play. Going the other way. Can they stop him? At the 10. Touchdown, Rainbow Warriors. Wow, what a play, a defensive score. And they'll set up for the PAT. PAT cuts it to a 14-point game, 35-21. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And looks like the hands team were able to recover the football. And the Blue Raiders offense back on the field now. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick 6 last time out here. A quick throw out left, complete. Finding space at the 20. And a big game before he he goes out of bounds, the offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. The Blue Raiders looking to cash in the red zone. Brought down at the 3. That was a solid run.
Good call here by the offense to be able to pick up this first down. And, Chris, it makes you wonder, with under 3 minutes to go in this game and trailing, the defense sitting back in their base, I thought they might be in a little bit more of an aggressive mindset, turning the blitz loose, trying to create some plays to get the football back.
They can put the game away right here. It's 1st and goal. They'll try the option play here. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Middle Tennessee State.
Middle Tennessee.
Now the all-important extra point.
The kicker is on for the extra point.
Extra point up and good. A 3-touchdown lead now here in the final quarter.
That makes the score.
Getting set to kick the ball off now.
Hawaii, 21.
He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's when the offense will take over. And the Hawaii offense comes back out on the field now. The last time they went for it on 4th down, didn't get it, and it ended up costing them 6 points. And they bounce back here. That's reeled in. It's Stewart. And he picks up the first down before they get into the ground. And the Rainbow Warriors will come to the line to crank up the tempo.
Hey, it's positive yards, right? That's never a bad thing. But let's face it, these guys got a long way to go in a short amount of time to do it. So let's get the ball downfield, and let's get out of bounds to try to preserve that clock.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Fakes the handoff. Looking to throw. Nowhere to go here, and the ball is knocked loose. Now the defense has got it going the other way. Touchdown, Blue Raiders. A fumble return for 6. They'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away.
49, Hawaii, 21.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. The Rainbows offense back on the field now. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he's looking to make a big play downfield. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. They could not stop him. He's in. Touchdown, Hawaii.
Well, you can tell that this play caller, the offense coordinator, he's thinking about the future. He wants to see how his quarterback and how this offense wants to compete when this game's out of reach. He's going to be very happy with the result of this play.
And he knocks the PAT right down the middle. Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. And the hands team able to recover the football. First down here. Time for one more play before the clock stops for the 2-minute warning. Looking to throw it on first down. Bringing pressure. And the ball is hauled in. Touchdown, Middle Tennessee. And the beatdown continues. Kicking kicking team out for the PAT try. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Now they get set to kick it away.
56, Hawaii 28.
That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. Here comes the Hawaii offense back out there. They need a miracle. A couple of them here in the last couple minutes. Down big. And the one moves the ball up to the 33.
Hey, where's that been the whole game? That's actually a nice run. It has been a tough day for this offense, but you know what? You love to see the offensive line and the running back still out there competing, trying to show the coaches that they're not worried about the score. They're going to go out and show their competitive spirit, and hopefully that'll help them down the road.
Looks right for a quick completion. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Second down play coming up for this offense. And he'll set up to throw. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood their scheme because they have been aggressive and attacking all game long.
It's a screen pass complete to the running back. They bring him down, but not before he gains first down yardage. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. First down, looking to throw the ball. Looking for his big tight end. Oh, and he doesn't hang on. Looks like it was deflected before it got to him. That'll bring up second down.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give yourself a belief that things can get better, but it's just been
airing this one out toward the sideline. The pass is intercepted. Big takeaway, now looking for a big return. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half, and the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
That one moves the ball across the 40.
That's the mark of a well-coached team. These guys don't even pay attention to the score. They're just out there executing and churning up yards. Good, solid run there as this clock continues to wind down. This offense has had a great day.
Brought down, but it's past the line to gain. Well, frankly, Kirk, we hope for games that are a little bit more